Hey everyone, Dan Plesac here, and welcome to the show.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead. So stepping in is Harold Castro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Avoids these Braves as they take the field here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special. Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's tarrying. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Softly hit toward the hole. Collins picks it up cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Couldn't lay off that time. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one yanked just foul. Again, another foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit. Possibly more than that. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Dylan Parson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. In the air, down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Stepping in now, Casey Golden. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1 and 2 now. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're a 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
3 runs already home here. This is foul right side.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Now to the plate here is Dom Nunez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And it's fouled away. 2-2. Hard hit towards center. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next up is Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Pause now the pitch. 1 out and a runner on third. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with a slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. And another foul ball. Castro, runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. And that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now. Down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Dylan Carlson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1 ball.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Casey Golden will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3. Marcell Ozuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling.
Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just in them preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme. It should be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she's the truth, just to keep it above. You play with me once and you done. The that I say when I'm done. You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a I'm out of pretend. Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far.
Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air tonight. A compelling Jack Flaherty, California. Stepping up is Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So the next to bat will be Ketel Marte. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Here's Javier Baez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Baez.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1
And set
strike.
up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. So 1 down, no 1 aboard. And that brings up Will Smith. First delivery to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Anderson.
A 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Cut hold, no runner.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show.
That hit him. First base.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Christian Robinson.
The right field.
And that misses for ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
No runner, cut hold.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat. Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
And now here is Ozzie Albies. And he'll really have to dial it in here going up against one of the best strikeout relievers around. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1-1. Hit out toward second. Scooped up. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. At the plate now is Nick Solak. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Get back up the middle. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit.
3.
So now here is Ketel Marte, who bounced out last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Marte is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. 1-1. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. Get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Javier Baez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. One there. Into the box, Brian Anderson. Base hit in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you could put some points on the board. We're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
2-1.
Swing and a little tapper. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And there's out number 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jack Flaherty will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits. 11-5, the final tally in this one.